it's Tracy from Life is Sweet. So today we are making Margarita cupcakes. So we had a special request from a customer, and they're having a funeral, and the person really loved margaritas and they want to celebrate them, which I think is just beautiful. So we are making Margarita cupcakes. They want it traditional. You can do any flavor you want. If you want strawberry or pomegranate or watermelon, you can totally fix that. So we are starting. Okay, so we're starting with a basic yellow cupcake. You could do white, you could do lemon, you could do a lime cake, you could do whatever you want. If they wanted strawberry, you could start with strawberry. That might be really nice. But we're gonna do traditional, this is what they wanted. So we started with our basic yellow recipe again. You could use a cake mix, you could use your favorite recipe, whatever you wanna do. But the gist is to have a basic cupcake to start. Okay, then what we did was we make a really popular flavor with lemon curd. Okay, we actually use this one from, it's Thursday Cottage. It's imported from England. They know their stuff, and we don't mess with things. Once they're working and people love them, we never touch it. So I could probably make it, but I don't. Why make my life harder and make my customers mad? Never, never. So anyway, so I took some of that, and what I did, you can kind of see it. Let me show you. I did some pre-steps. Is I put a little bit on the top, okay? And then I just smeared it in, just so that there's a nice lemon, and I don't know if you've ever had lemon curd before, but it is tart and crisp. And so they're gonna bite in and they're gonna get the yellow cake, but they're also gonna get this pop of lemon, which is nice, okay? And that's kind of for the sour mix, because sour mix is lemon, lime, and a little simple syrup, okay? So that is how I started, okay? Then we get into the icing part. Now here's my icing bag, it's already full, okay? You'll get to see it. So what I did was I did my normal vanilla buttercream that we always have on hand. I added a tiny bit of orange, lime, and lemon flavor to it with tequila. Now, everybody's tastes are going to be different, okay? I wanted a little bit of kick of tequila. You want to be able to get that tang of that, but also I love a margarita with lemon lime and a splash of orange. So that's what I did. Some people might put Cointreau in, or you can go do your favorite tequila if you want a pomegranate one, or whatever you want to do to give it that flavor. But I start with my base and I make it a little stiff. And that's so that when I put the tequila in and the liquid flavoring, it doesn't get too runny, because you want it to look pretty and last. So that's what's in here. I didn't really add any color to it. This is the color it came out with, which is fine, because they wanted it more traditional. Okay, so we're gonna ice the cupcakes in a basic way. You can do whatever you want, but this is how I love to do it. I like mine to have nice edges, nice ridges, and just have a little oomph to it. I also love my icing to be equal to the height of the cupcake, okay? So if my cupcake is this tall, I want the icing that tall. That's the way I roll. I love dessert and I love snacks. So that is that. So you can see it's a nice color. It's not an unreasonable color for a margarita, okay? But what we're gonna do next is going to blow your mind. So we have a candy store. So we have a lot of perks here that maybe you might not at home, but it's easy to fix. So what we're going to do is we're gonna take the Sour Patch Kids or Sour Belt, the powder that is on that's always left over, and that's right here. You see that? Okay? It's a very tart puckery with a little bit of sweet, right? Which is gonna perfectly accentuate this. Now, you could do your own version of like an iced cupcake with the knife and make it pretty and then rim the edges like a margarita glass. We're gonna attempt that, but with all the edges, it might not work. Worst case scenario, we're gonna sprinkle it all on. So they're gonna get the sweet from the cupcake with the tequila and the flavor. They're gonna get the regular cake. They're gonna get the pop of lemon curd, and then they're gonna get the tartness of the sweet and sour powder. And then piece de resistance is we're gonna put a candy lime on top. So here we go. We're gonna start with this guy right here, and we're gonna just attempt to roll it. So basically, what I would say is make a little pile so you have some wiggle room, okay? And I'm just gonna roll the edges here, okay? Now, you could go further to the edges, but you can see it's kind of rimmed and it's shiny and sparkly. And that's really what you want to do, okay? Because like when you have a margarita, right? Whether it's sugar or salt rimmed, you get that pop of that flavor right there. And I'm just gonna roll it right on the edges, get it in there so it's got a nice rim and they can see it. And they'll be like, I wonder what that is. And they'll think it's sugar, but it's not. It's gonna be a sneak attack, okay? So that's what we're gonna do for all of them. We're just doing a dozen today because that's what they want. But you know, margarita season is coming. It's spring now. Cinco de Mayo is coming, so I'm not sure if you can see the rim there. Now you could add some sugar into that to make it a little bit extra sparkly, but I don't want to diminish the sourness. I think it's really important to get that contrast. So we're gonna move on to the next little part. So have you all seen these before? Not my favorite candy, but super fun to use for decorating, okay? So I have one open. We're just not gonna do a huge one. I'm gonna take each one and make it into threes, okay? You see that? Easy to do, right? Anybody can do this. And then I'm gonna stick it in, okay? And now it's got its garnish, okay? So you have, and then I'm gonna add one little element. Hold on. Okay, I have these straws. We're gonna cut them and put them in. Again, goes with the color and it goes with the idea of a margarita. I hope you like the idea. I'd love to see your versions. And remember, Cinco de Mayo is coming really fast, so why not have margaritas to soak up some of that alcohol? Anyway, thanks so much for watching. This is Tracy from Life is Sweet, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.